And if Cortesia is bringing that fiery energy that hyped the team up when they were bouncing back, that can be the recipe for them having a very strong showing on Haven. But even with all that,
they played Haven was Crew in week 1. The time they played it before that was Gen G in Toronto. They went 13-1. It has to be different, and the time MIBR have spent since stage 2 needs to come up big for them to perform against China's #1.
The irony of them playing this comp too. MIBR will start on the attack, try to set the pace, try to impose their own plan upon BLG, but so far, anything but. Ardzine falls.
Yeah, that first spam going very nicely initially, but you also have to look at A lobby too, where Knight has already started to creep up into that space. BLG, now 3 players in Garage, ready to fight back into MIBR.
Neff with YZ by his side. First contact to Cape, spotted. Ponytails, two kills found. But MIBR punch back at just the right time. Things settle into a 2v2.
But you still got to worry about K-Knight on that flank. Has now taken the timing to creep on forward. Verno isolated on the B side. I mean, it's a mess on the map right now. All 4 players isolated between these 2 teams.
And the decision-making on this is huge for MIBR. If they do decide to commit A, this feels a lot better. They were so exposed if they ended B, with Cortesia so weak.
Verno stepped into calling many more rounds for MIBR in the last few months. And now, in a critical pistol, he's brought his teammate with him into the A site. He's dodged out from that flank of K-Knights.
30 seconds left.
And now a potential to plant this up for Heaven for Cortesia to play in that position too.
K-Knight has to be careful here. He is set apart from his teammate. Deciding to step into this by himself. How far does he go? Verno spotted. And the dart used, again, independent of his teammate. Choosing not to wait.
What?
Still snaps onto Cortesia. Yes, remember, 33 HP, leaving Verno in a 1v2. K-Knight weak. Time dwindling away. The shock just a bit off the mark as Verno repositions, looks to take the fight into Levius's lap and does. A 1v1! And Verno delivers for MIBR, the Red Bull clutch.
A 4K already to kick it off for Verno. Some noise made from Ardzine running away from A long, but BLG, no, that's fake.
Quietly creeping forward, playing on such a dangerous line. The swing out from Aspas falls at the hands of YZ, but Ardzine counters. 2 kills found. But the spike is in such an awkward spot. Ardzine has to get out.
He's trying to run back. Cortesia just broke a tripwire in Garage. He's stole his ground, but at the same time, Levius is back out in mid. And now this mad dash out of Ardzine trying to dodge away from the fault line, dodge away from a Cypher net. Now here's his approach. It's gonna be death from him.
13 seconds left. Surely it secures the round unless Cortesia can frag through it all. 3 targets to find. Not a ton of time to do it. BLG get on the board.
Couple of rounds now, BLG have had 3 players stuck on B. Look for exactly this, but this time Cortesia shows up massively.
K-Knight was there to respond in kind. And things quietly settle into a 4v4. They're going to rotate back into all of the space that BLG took away, eh?
This is wild. I mean, we're less than 40 seconds left onto the clock. MIBR have player C, have players Garage, have player A. It's lurks on lurks, and now with Ardzine falling, they have to go C.
Left.
They will have 3 there. K-Knight somewhat on an island. I mean, Levius is within striking distance, but the smoke goes down. Aspas strikes. And now the dash through. The site should be secured. Now we'll see what they do in the post plan.
Rushia still has the paranoia. Still a stun for YZ to play off as well. Aspas's position will be critical here if he can dodge away from that key utility because he's playing so close to that smoke back towards C-Link.
They're not playing long. They're hunkering down into the site. The first paranoia out from Shenum. Traded now. Both flashes used. Aspas waiting on the other side of smoke. The dash is just too much. Reposition, stays alive. Looks to take the fight the second time around, and Verno saves the day. A 1v1 now. Levy is weak, but Aspas worse. 3 HP. A stiff freeze will knock him over. And Levius delivers.
5-1 now for the Sentinel. Incredibly talented rookies at the start of the year, and Cortesia and Shenum propelled MIBR to the best finish they had ever had in 3rd place. That has not translated to global success.
No, painfully lackluster performance in Toronto. But now the opportunity to right their wrongs. Aspas was able to get the first pick, and now attention towards A.
Yeah, decent start to this eco round. That paranoia is nice.
They've invested the Hunter's Fury.
Beautiful.
Popped on the other side, and YZ has no targets. Now they're going to swing out into him, and he immediately falls.
That's just a masterclass ultimate there out of Verno. 2 kills with the Hunter's Fury, comboing off of Shenum's Paranoia frantically over the A side of the map.
Oh, I love this.
Hello.
The deep smoke into spawn. Shenum cancels it out, and Artsine gets the best of her GIANTX.
And at the same time, a speed up from Osboss onto front B. Nobody's home, either here or onto the C site. MIBR just running it over.
Yeah, misdirection all over the map.
But look at this, K-Knight stepped forward out of lobby. Again, he goes for these walks all the time, and Artsin's holding for him.
But he's weak. K-Knight, a bullet between his eyes. Cortesia succeeds where his teammate could not. And now we settle into a post plant where MIBR once again find themselves in an advantage. YZ has an op.
Deploying drone.
He's gonna have to find a way to make that thing sing.
One way onto the spike is an annoyance BLG have to deal with. They know the site is going to be clear, but still utility left away on that spike.
Note here, Shenum does not have another smoke, so as that dissipates, there is no other one-way situation, but the timing seems to be perfect. There's no way in for them to pull this thing off.
Not with the operator in YZ's hands. You can't retake the B site. That seemed like coming out of the timeout, right? BLG have this idea to fight so heavily for the A space. It seemed like with how quickly MIBR reacted to instantly punish onto B and hold against the lurks. You can't be dying to the spike there.
They just kind of wait this one out.
Yeah, that's one way to win in anti-eco.
Yeah.
Still YZ playing Heaven, and now he's smoked off, no chance.
He will get back into the line pretty quickly, but yeah, you're right. That Omen smoke will provide problems.
3 members heading onto the flank now.
And now the pit, they're putting a lot
Okay, Verno.
into this. Looking to secure it. Verno gets 2, make that
1 HP. He takes them all.
3. The round is done. There's no way in. YZ has to save the op.
Yep, it's another save. Levius will go into his death intentionally this time. Just a tough situation to be on. And BLG, I think now's the time where they need to make some adjustments. They've tested the flanks so often, both here and domestically. And MIBR come into this, while it is going to be BLG's map pick. MIBR know that the preferred maps of BLG are going to be Haven and Bind. So they've done plenty of homework on this. They'll know exactly what's up, and now they don't even have to worry about that operator. Those scope guns can be so good at shutting down BLG's playstyle.
Man, 4 of them are on light armor. You see the outlaw was put down in exchange for a rifle. Whew. That was close. He's setting off of that, clearing the trip, but A is BLG's.
YZ steps on behind that drone, and this is what makes BLG tick. YZ takes more duels than anyone else in China.
Here.
It's a search and destroy mission so often for him. When he finds the openers, BLG's rounds just play themselves.
The kill leader from his respective region for that reason. That trip still hasn't been cleared. Now finally cleared. The TP, the dash through, the wall goes up, the spike goes down. MIBR come to life. Aspas waiting on the other side of the smoke, beckoning, demanding a challenge that does not come.
Gets the dink though. Onto K-Knight, and still in the post plant, a Hunter's Fury for Verno. Nano's now being thrown down.
Cortesia, a big fight here, has to be able to pull this off. If Levius can relieve some of this pressure, it's a problem, but no, MIBR stand tall. 3v3 now, Rolling Thunder invested in exchange for the Hunter's Fury from a distance. As the second pulse goes off, another mark found, and another round for MIBR.
Just insane there, getting up in front of the Hunter's Fury. And it just makes sense, right? MIBR have the extra time to prep. They know BLG's tendencies, and they're debuting a new comp. MIBR with the double smokes, now another fight into long, but this one, even between the 2 squads.
And Odin rattles off right off the bat. No damage found, but a couple kills traded. YZ for Shenum, I take that any day of the week.
We'll see what Levius can do in the corner here. Stinger in hand, not tagged up.
He's been here a couple of
Hold
times.
on, what is going on?
Body block, net falls. But traded back again, the Stingers proving to be a problem.
BLG
gets another.
They made a good adjustment out of the timeout. Very quick to respond and start threatening on this B site and into Garage. So you can see that scattered MIBR a bit. Their spike is still outside Garage. It's time to maybe regroup, play together. This was a bit of a half-buy from BLG, but
they're ahead of it again. BLG are already rotating into A before MIBR arrive.
And they have the information too, know exactly where these final 2 players are. A gun for K-Knight.
Just over 40 seconds left in the round. You do have time to play this out. You're not forced to commit A. Oh, pop, wall through. Aspas left to fight. Will find his one. K-Knight down 3 on the round.
30 seconds
For the duelist, and one more waiting on the other side. Dashes back, throws it in reverse, and gets another for MIBR.
Just dancing on him. Aspas had no clue where that last guy was. But it doesn't matter. The Stinger cannot hold up against Aspas with the Neon ult.
That kill from YZ at a distance is kind of insane.
It's wild, but it doesn't amount to much of anything. This is now where we need to see the learnings taken for BLG in the timeout.
For the first time in what feels like forever, MIBR set their eyes on C.
Right off the rip, too.
Rushia, the paranoia is going to be really good. It's going to buy a lot of time. Rotation's coming through. The ult has been popped. Levy is the first to fall, but Rushia dancing around looking for another target. Cannot find it. But Knight from a distance does. 3v3 now. K-Knight still so healthy.
And this lurk from Artson. No utility to hold him down. He's a little bit too late. BLG are into the site.
Aspas takes a step back. And again, it's a slaughter. BLG cannot find their way in. And again, that was off the opening from K-Knight with the ult.
And you know, MIBR just running the map.
Yeah, we've sung his praises a couple times with that dart that you mentioned, setting up the kills. Oh, it's going to be a Clash B, isn't it? Swinging into 3, and all 3 found. It's a slaughter. It's a disaster for BLG.
Aspas isn't done yet.
Pushing the pace, looking for another, will find it.
This tournament doesn't make any sense, Doug. Think of the number 4 seeds upsetting number 1s. Even just yesterday, G2 went down to Heretics. And it's MIBR leading the first half. 10-2.
A flawless round to close it out as well for MIBR.
Over peeking into lobby. That's going to take a shot and fall away here.
Cautious here. Shenum is close by, has a paranoia. But they're going to go long. Not even really giving that angle.
Does Levius walk into the double stack of MIBR garage? I mean, he's calling his team back into him.
I think he expected rotations to hit a lot faster, but now that the turret's cleared, there are still 2 players here.
And Artson ratting it out in his cloud.
Cortezia feeling a lot of the pressure. Artson, his cloud goes down. He gets 1, make that 2. The frenzy tries to find a 3rd. Tucking behind the box, but Cortezia delivers. Now the paranoia out. BLG trying to will their way into a pistol, and they cannot. 11 for MIBR.
BLG think themselves out of the round. MIBR didn't flinch with that double garage trap setup. They had started in those positions at the very beginning. Artson and Cortezia. BLG might have done the right thing, though, by making that noise B, by not showing anyone A long. They've now pulled the rotate away from Verno, so only 2 players to hold them right now. They've also let Levius go on a bit of a walk.
Yeah, but Shenum's holding it on the other side. I mean, maybe with different weapons, you got a shot at this. Artson feeling some of the pressure, takes a step back with the judge. And they try to brute force their way onto A, and so far, so good. They're succeeding.
30 seconds left.
They've gotten the sight, they just don't have numbers, and they really don't have the guns.
Some chip damage well onto K-Knight. Look at Rushia. He needs to keep going forward. He needs to find something for his team.
Upgrades into a Guardian, entrenched in the smoke. Waiting for the challenge, and as it goes down, the kill goes up. Cortezia finds it, K-Knight. Dropping Verno down from heaven. Into 1v2, swings it, delivers a dink, still more damage to be dealt with. And Cortezia avoids disaster as MIBR get the round.
That was the force up as well for BLG. That was the last chance for them.
What can they do here?
There's even an alarm holding this heaven jump.
And they hadn't seen that one. They hadn't gotten that far up, and they've also only played, what, 2 defensive rounds?
Look how quickly MIBR have started shifting over. Completely prepared.
They smell blood in the water. A bullet between YZ's eyes as Shenum gets 2. K-Knight tries to open up the site, but can't, and the spike is well out of reach here.
He didn't even pick up the spike.
No, it isn't. I don't know that he feels safe enough to at this point. And so Aspas can just hold it.
I think he just missed it. He was right on top of it and didn't connect. And now it's being hard held by 2 players.
You might be right. Tragedy. Bears spots it. K-Knight's head snaps back, as has been BLG's. MIBR flawless to close out map 1. BLG's map pick.
The last time we saw MIBR play this map on the international stage, they lost 13-1.
It makes for powerful close parts, but here on the defense side, if they can fight for any of that contested territory, get grab nets into A main, fight in yard, punish MIBR, maybe getting ahead of themselves there to try and get that info off their scan util.
Cortezia has been left to go explore and try to sniff something out and see what he can find. But of course, in very BLG fashion, they get a little antsy, they get a little curious, they decide to go explore, and Cortezia swings around, gets the best of the Sova.
But YZ is still continuing forward on the lurk. There's no way this is expected.
Slips the net, gets the kill onto one. Now they have to turn attention forward. Do BLG crunch in from main? Got Nev who's considering it, but they're waiting for us on the other side of the wall. They've actually left YZ on an island, not forced to join the fray.
And now, as a matter of fact, all of a sudden, Cortezia is up into mid. He's got a chance to come in from behind on
30
BLG.
seconds left.
Cortezia creeping forward, playing on the other side of his wall. As it goes down.
Patience.
Oh, I love this out of him. Assassination style. Neff falls.
One enemy
Levy is
remaining.
tucked, dropped. Rushia left into 1v4.
I mean, how can you do that? Look at this, MIBR just full facing the line. They know exactly where the guy's going to be coming from. Good kill first.
8 armor, 92 HP for the controller. Forced into a miserable position and asked to make art out of it.
Shadows traveling.
Trying to do his best to section off the fights as much as he can. Aspas getting a little cheeky with it, but not given the fights. Rushia is running out of time as well. A second tag onto the duelist. And he realizes options are essentially non-existent here. The swing out, Aspas gets the kill, MIBR get the round.
I mean, that was a wild round, right? BLG going for the double walk down through mid, but I can't help but feel like YZ pulled the trigger way too soon on the B main flank. Yeah, K-Knight picks up the orb as Aspas steps into mid. Now, he's here with a Phantom.
Yeah, I was about to say.
On his own.
And he loses it, and all of a sudden, it's donated.
I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out. That's a Phantom just dropped up in top mid. And now K-Knight has a kill as well. Is that actually, that's recoverable for sure.
Yeah, it is. But it's going to take some time. And with that time, MIBR should be able to get into comfortable post plants.
Yeah, at least that body down in bot mid didn't have anything on it. And now Shenum falls, okay.
And it wasn't even the Phantom. Weapon now upgraded in the hands of Neff. Battered and bruised, but still in a position to fight. Still ready to go. YZ connects onto the Sova with a frenzy, and now it's our team left in a 1v3. Can they find a way to avoid disaster?
Watch your back.
BLG in a really
It's a
nice
knife!
spot, but it's a knife. You're absolutely right.
Thanks.
A tragic punctuation point to the round for MIBR and a thrifty win for BLG.
Yeah, the MasterCard Thrifty, and I don't know what exactly the idea was there with Aspas going on a journey into top mid on his own. It does feel like back-to-back rounds, our duelists getting a little bit ahead of themselves.
Bro.
That is a brutal way to finish it. Uh-huh.
Already has the TP procced. Flash over the top, looking to take the fight. There is no one there.
You can see the benefits of the KO flash hitting both yard and towards elbow.
Aspas looking for a fight. Remember, he failed at this the last time around. This time succeeds. Aspas with 2. The site is theirs. K-Knight with a bulldog. Can't find the mark.
Yeah, okay. These are the most nonsense rounds I've ever seen. Aspas just fully picking things back up after a blunder in round 2. MIBR just seized the reins once again.
You wonder here if you're BLG. I think they're just calling for the save.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, it's probably better than giving over even more guns to MIBR.
Yeah.
Just cut your losses and play the next.
Tough to really see what the financial situation is for Neff and Levius, but you imagine it's a bit spotty, and so they're trying to clutch onto their pearls, trying to keep that carried into the next.
No one!
Yeah, nobody. Well, nice save there from production.
Yeah,
didn't catch that one.
A little bit of a different reaction from our coaching booths compared to round number 2, but here you go. See some of that speed with the Waylay.
The knife out. Aspas takes a fight, waiting for a second challenge. Good
Wow.
night, brother.
And the follow-up too from Verno. It's only the spam from K-Knight to try and equalize.
He's gonna get caught in the drone. He's weak.
That was beautifully played up mid by MIBR. Primarily Ospas. He goes for that double dash towards Qeon there, but then freezes. So that reclear with the stun doesn't connect on him. He gets the one kill, dodges away. Verno takes his place.
Last player
Neff
standing.
falls, leaving Levius in a 1v3.
Yeah.
And he's so far away from the play.
I found from watching Neff's deadlock in the finals, it was kind of hard for him to play off of his stuns there. You can see where they are on the map. And the positions he was actually trying to work with, I don't know how to draw apparently, but the positions he's trying to work with so often struggle to capitalize off of that. The majority of value he's finding is off the wall. But I want to see BLG try to adjust against some of these higher tempo execs. The last 2 rounds have just not even been close.
It's been a blistering pace from the attack.
Here's that quick pace to A.
It's just Wisey here. Is that going to be enough?
Right back.
Just Wisey? The TP across, he gets his one. Just not enough there. But Rishi is tucked. He's got to judge. The flash through. K-Knight joins the fray.
Remaining.
K-Knight gets
Spike
2.
down A.
And now it's Cortesia left in a 1v3.
Good play. And already 2 players approaching. Quick on the flank.
45 HP, he's left alone. This is going to be difficult. He spots his one, no real idea of what's waiting on the other side. And as Neff creeps forward, might be the easiest kill of his life.
BLG continuing just flank every single round.
They have the tools to do it. Artsine has 2 flashes, Verno has a dart, Shenum has a paranoia. But it's so much easier contemplated than completed.
It
K-Knight
rests on K-Knight.
pushing forward. K-Knight gets 2, delivers again.
Down A.
For BLG, Artsine so weak, but counters, and now Levius fills in on the space. Aspas a 1v4. 1v3 now. Ult pops, but he doesn't have his flank covered. Rashia cleans him up. We're tied at 3.
That's just back-to-back rounds where K-Knight's the best guy in the server.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you're going to ask for. So MIBR go away from A and back to mid.
Still no timeout called from other side. Paranoia, just a little short.
It's because Ospas' pathing is different this time. Last time they heard the double dash in mid. It would have been hit by the paranoia.
Shenum gets picked on B main too.
Wisey.
A really nice spot. That stun's gonna connect. They have to swing out into it. Aspas shoves the barrel of the Vandal down his throat, but Rashia counters. And now they can speed up towards A, but again, down in numbers. They have the pit, and they have Artsine's ult.
I mean, this is funky. That pick gives them a lot of space to work back into CT, but BLG are doing everything. They're clearing away A main. They've got 2 players coming in from mid. Really, it will be Cortesia inside the smoke.
K-Knight has a dart. He's been so good. He's been so good. And now
Counter
Levius
pits?
is going to drop his pit too. Green goo everywhere. It's like Nickelodeon in the 90s all over again. K-Knight with the dart drops it down onto the site. The spit will follow. Cortesia playing on the other side of it.
It doesn't go through the top of the
Player
pit!
standing.
Cortesia left in a 1v2, and BLG's numbers advantage is just too much. The sensors stay up, but...
This A-pop coming in hot.
And the sensors go down. Cortesia has a lot to deal with here. 2 members of BLG have taken this space, trying to tuck their way into this so he could strike a little bit later as the rest of the defense starts to encroach in around the site.
Good patience.
They've lost the site.
This is wild.
Neff has to deliver here, and Cortesia has no idea. Verno committing to getting the plant down. Neff has his ult. Wisey does too.
Now Rusha
creeping forward, gets the best of Artsine, looking for a second and delivers. The paranoia will connect onto Aspas. It's another slaughter as BLG emerge on top.
That's just unreal. MIBR know exactly what BLG are going to do, right? They're still looking for the flanks, trying to deal with it. He will start pushing forward once his teammates get information. That's a second player now spotted in main. And here goes Wisey.
Cortesia, there to greet him, there to best him.
That's the difference, though. Finally now, the flank has been dealt with. Now the acceleration into B, but there's already 3 players from BLG here.
Flash over the top. They're committing onto this, but the spike is rotating away.
Yes, it is. Now a counter ultimate into the other side. Shenum behind enemy lines, and it's only Neff here to hold down the fort. With 25 seconds left on the clock, and Elbow walled off by the deadlock. Neff could stop them in their tracks.
The wall, the only thing keeping them apart. They have found safe passage through.
He's got a timing. He could be everything for BLG.
A lot of the hands of Shenum here. That's the first kill found, and now they're going to buy time. I don't think they can make their way out. The spike is still waiting. Nev holds the line. 5 seconds now. The spike will go down. Aspas gets the best of K-Knight. And Levy is not able to play spoiler. Now left in a 1v3. Into the swing. The high-low is too much. Artsing gets 3. MIBR gets a 4.
That's crazy. 1 second left on the spike. This A side looking a little bit light from BLG.
Yeah, but it is Rashia on the other side. 7-7 so far. And K-Knight's not far off. Wall goes up, the spam through, that will connect. And he gets out. Hunter Suri looking for a little bit more damage as YZ. Looks to join the fight, looks to join the site.
Yeah, Knight got tagged up by it. So now with K-Knight onto the site, MIBR, slow things down, start to creep back up into yard before they move on in.
BLG creep back just a bit, playing this dangerous push and pull. A tap of the spike, Verno now committing.
Another round of double flank for BLG. This time Osbos is holding, but he's only got 20 HP in main.
That's so much to ask. He still gets his one though, and he buys time and gives MIBR the numbers advantage. As the spike ticks away, BLG are forced to answer very quickly. Do they commit onto this? Do they save? They should have enough money to do so. So all eyes set forward. The dark, the wall, Cortezio on the swing, gets the kill. K-Knight beat up a bit, and that might call it. Neff is rotating away. I think they're done here. You leave K-Knight out there to maybe try to get a kill, one off of his ult, but no. The weapon's more valuable.
Cortezio's movement there, real nice to step back in front of the retake. Just catches YZ in motion. So, we're all tied up now.
You got the flash set up. You imagine Aspas will double dash out.
Yeah, the trick for Osbos is trying to catch Levius when he's got util in hand, trying to stall out the choke. So, Levius going up towards heaven, played a little more passively and more of a honest retake setup is the right idea.
Paranoia, flash.
Oh, he's going to heaven!
Oh, and Levius is there to greet him.
That's crazy!
And now K-Knight filling in on the space. YZ with the ult. Gets the best of Shenum, looks for more, will find it. Verno never really made it out onto the site.
Yeah, I mean, he's throwing darts for his team. Osbos is already up in heaven. Seems like a bit of an overreach.
What a hold. Out from BLG. Verno gets his 2, but Levius bests him with 3, and BLG take the lead.
Last round in the half.
Not sure what MIBR have seen in terms of where players have been playing on the B side. I don't think Levius has been playing up into heaven a whole lot, so that can be...
It's the same hit, it's the same hit. The Paranoia out, the Hunter's Fury through, and this time it finds Verno. Artsine falls, Aspas swings into his death. And now Paranoia traded, Shenum trying to respond, will. But it might be too little too late. Cortezia is in a beautiful spot, will get his kill, the spike is recoverable, and all of a sudden there's a shot at this.
This one is weird. BLG have to be worried about. They're going to allow MIBR to plant the spike and then play numbers on the retake. But what that gives MIBR in return is the chance to maybe even step back towards spawn.
Yeah. How do they choose to play this?
Well, one way for it, sure.
Yeah. And the spike goes down. Now the onus is on BLG. Only one on the flank. That means this fight is everything here. What can Cortezia do? YZ, no wall, no stun. Spot's 1. Shenum 70 HP in such a tough spot. Cortezia waiting for the first challenge, waiting for it to arrive. Like crawling on his skin, Shenum falls. Cortezia left alone, a 1v3, YZ gets 4 as BLG will get the 7th.
YZ just ran straight through the poison. Not an ounce of fear in his body.
Those are often the ones that make a difference. Those are often the moments that separate the good from the great. BLG hanging on to this 2-round lead. Now on the attacking side, now it's on them to try to dictate some of the pace. As Aspas has already taken an aggro line, already gets the best of Levius. That's a great start.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. No threat on the A side of the map whatsoever. And now over on B, well, if you try to exec it.
You're right, Aspas hasn't moved at all, so they're going to rotate back into the man who started the round. Finding a kill with 1 bullet, if I'm not mistaken. Megu. He got his.
I mean, even look at the damage on K-Knight and YZ, 40 and 70 apiece.
They're still kind of thrown in disarray here. I mean, she is still playing all the way back B.
Yeah, you've got 20 seconds to exec A on virtually no HP. Your only guy with health is not with the rest of the team.
And for as much as we've talked about Aspas, Verno has been just as good. Drops the shock, tries to buy a little bit of time. 13 seconds left, realizing if he just wins this fight now, the round is secured. With 8 seconds left, it's all a matter of time. And as the hourglass strips away, the spike is out of reach. It was a little messy.
Wait,
but,
they could let him live here, and it's actually worse for them. They go ahead and hunt down the kill anyways. Think of another ult over for Artsen.
the fortitude to hold it together.
And you think about a team with 3 rookies to the America stage, let alone the champion stage.
Yeah, I'd argue 4. I mean, our team wasn't there a ton.
Hello.
Oh, I love this set!
Oh.
It's beautiful! Ospas gets 3!
BLG were in 0G, and he just comes in and kills them all. That was unbelievable.
Waylay believers rejoice.
One enemy remains.
Ospas gets 4. He knows what the people want. Question is whether or not he gets a chance to do it. He is 1 off of his ult, so you imagine you want to let him off the leash. Go make a play. We'll see if he can find it. They know where he is. The king returns to the international stage and does it with an ace.
Long have we waited. Ospas is back. Look at this play. I mean, he does it all himself. There's a paranoia too, but everyone's trying to jump. They get paranoid. They're trying to jump away, and they're just caught in the air.
One enemy.
That was so sick. And that, Doug, was the bonus. A completely different story to the first half. Back and forth, messy, sloppy. No, this is devastation.
And it's getting worse. Verno's brought the Odin onto the field and already getting a kill. A nightmare so far for BLG. And yes, they're still in this. Yeah, they have an opportunity to fix this, but this all beautiful. Ospas continuing to push the pace. This time they have overcooked, but Verno's there to pick him up. This is danger. This is not secure. This is not safe.
And the Annihilation just plucked up Shenum. This is now BLG with a numbers advantage. They don't have the rifles, and there's 2 players now on the flank for MIBR.
Timing is everything. Artsine has a knife. Did you hear that?
He did.
Hear it. Still, oh, but he doesn't get the kill. Livius gets 2. The MasterCard Thrifty is BLG. Swing back.
There is just absolutely no way.
A roller coaster of emotions for Fraud. No real time to think it through as we're right back into the next. An op online for Ospas.
Okay.
Early knife, early spam, 2 found. But no blood drawn.
Oh, the counter is there from K-Knight.
Beautifully done.
He knows those lines himself. And now MIBR are silenced into the round. But the telltale sign will be the re-clear of A main. K-Knight's come over here. There is a drone, and they need to use that to deal with this operator.
That's exactly what they'll do. You see Ospas repositioning.
Back in a flash.
Still a chance to make a play. Shenum's the other one. Plucks Wisey out of the sky. Doubles down onto Neff. Just like that. They respond.
This is a round of 4v5 after the disaster that was round 16. Ospas and Shenum have just turned it right back around on its head.
BLG looking for a little bit of room, a little comfort, a little space to breathe and try to get the spike down. But not fully committing onto it yet, setting up in the crossfire first.
Left.
Cheeky little lurk out from Verno. And the spike goes down. The spit, the dart, any info would be devastating for BLG. But they try to dig their heels in. So far, gone off undetected. We've seen some silly rounds. Has the potential to be another one. K-Knight on the swing, but Ospas and Shenum cleaned it up. 3 on the round for the controller, who had a very quiet start.
Oh yeah.
As MIBR take the lead back.
Punch from Artsen and Verno. Good timing on the drone to see the other side of things, but no one's scaling behind it.
That will conceal Artsine though. Caught by the net, forced to take the fight. Verno's there to help. boldly removing it in the middle of the chaos.
Artson just gets out there? You gotta be kidding me.
Suppressive fire was enough, I guess. Managed to stay alive.
So now what do BLG do? We need to come back into B, perhaps? There's a pocket for Shenum to dodge any util in this corner.
That's a second pocket that MIBR are playing around. They're so prepped. First it was Artson, and you're right, now Shenum.
30
Tucked.
seconds left.
Waiting for the trap to be sprung. Shenum gets two. Artson gets another. And now the Hunter's Fury results in a flawless round win for MIBR.
MIBR.
But things might turn. Little ring around the rosy.
No
Will
way.
Verno find him? Yes,
way.
he will. Everything going right for MIBR. And now they can turn their attention back over to A, where yes, all of BLG are. The wall will cause problems, but they're just fighting through it. And it's exactly what MIBR needs. Cortesia gets two. Neff, isolated. Trying to hang on to this spike, trying to hang on to position, trying to hang on to the round. But his grip is slipping. It slipped from BLG's. MIBR.
They don't know if people have stepped up into the pit. Now the net as well. They're stuck in the open.
That Paranoia is going to tag onto Shenum. He's got to be careful here. The Hunter's Fury will join as K-Knight tries to light it up with YZ, following the red carpet that's been rolled out. The site is now theirs. YZ gets another.
Spike planted.
Can they close this out? MIBR have plenty of money. No real reason not to go for it, but they take a step back. They let it reset.
MIBR have Artson on the flank. He will be the way back into the round now for MIBR.
He's got his ult. He's got to get these kills, though. Not able to find him. Both fall. Aspas left in a 1v4. Tries to slip his way through. Position given away. BLG do not relent. They're not done yet.
BLG reacted very nicely to the Viper's pit being dropped down in main there, countering out with one of their own.
The question is, do BLG just wait for this
They
to
have
go
to.
out and then they re-hit?
They have to. They have no space anywhere else on the map. They've decided to stop playing for lurks or anything like this. Now they're tagged up, 3 players spotted. Tells MIBR everything they need to know.
They're not rotating off of it.
Both teams know what's about to go down is a matter of skill.
They're not scurrying back B. The spam through from Verno, denying entry onto the site. Cortesia trying to do a bit of the save, but Aspas gets 2 with the out. Verno gets another. And now the ult popped. Artson paves the way. K-Knight left in a 1v3, and he will fall. They might be fit for a glass slipper after all. MIBR shock the world and take down BLG.